16 of the fantasy basketball season. And here's a few forwards I look to add this week. So right here, the first guy is Kennard of the Los Angeles Clippers. So Kennard, he's been playing a good role for this Clipper team. And he's really scoring the basketball. Right now, he's been added in 10% of fantasy leagues over the last couple weeks here. He's available right now in 45% of leagues here is Kennard. So on the season, 12.4 points a game, 0.7 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 2.8 threes a game, and 44% from the field here for Luke Kennard. But the last couple weeks here with more playing time, 15.7 points a game, 5.3 rebounds, 2.7 assists, 3.1 threes a game, and 48% from the field. So right now, we know he could score the basketball, pretty good rebounder, and he could shoot the three ball, no doubt about it here. Is Luke Kennard. So right now, obviously Paul George, he's been out a while now with the elbow injury, and Kawhi Leonard most likely is going to be out for the season, especially if this Clipper team continues to struggle this year. The last few games here for Kennard, January 26th at the Magic, 17 points, 5 rebounds, and assists, 2 threes, 66% from the field. January 28th in Miami, 23 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, 5 threes, 50% from the field. And January 30th at the Hornets, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 threes, and 50% from the field. So if you need the three-point shooting and the scoring and some decent field goal percentage and rebound, the Kennard's definitely a guy to go out there and get. And he's playing major minutes right now, about 30 minutes a game for this Clipper team. And he's one of the bigger pickups this week. The next forward's Chuma Okeke of the Orlando Magic. So Okeke, I've been talking about him over the last few weeks here, and he's definitely producing for this Magic team, and he showed flashes as well last season. Right now available in 59% of fantasy leagues is Okeke. On the season, 8.1 points a game, 4.6 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 1.4 threes a game, and 38% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, some big numbers he's putting up: 53% from the field, 12.1 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, 2.1 assists, 1.6 steals a game, and 2.7 threes a game. So over the last month here, he's really improved that three-point shot, and that's why he's producing bigger numbers as well. Plus, obviously, getting more playing time. January 26th versus the Clippers, 4 points, 2 rebounds, and assists, 3 steals. January 28th versus Detroit, 17 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 blocks, 3 threes, 85% from the field. And January 30th versus Dallas, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 3 threes, and 70% from the field. So only in about 25 minutes a game here, he's putting up numbers. So if you need some scoring, rebounding, and a good three-point shooter, Okeke's definitely a good add this week. The next guy is Cam Johnson of the Phoenix Suns. So Cam Johnson, a great season for him this year here. And he's putting up numbers. I know he's going to have some up games and down games, but he's definitely taken the next step from last season to this season. On the year, 12 points a game, 4.3 rebounds, 1.3 assists, 2.5 threes a game, and 46% from the field. So right now, he's not available in that many of fantasy leagues, only at 47% the last few games here for Johnson. January 26th at Utah, 8 points, 7 rebounds, an assist, a steal, a block, 2 threes, 37% from the field. January 28th versus Minnesota, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 5 threes, 61% from the field. And then January 30th last night versus the Spurs, 11 points, 4 rebounds, and assist, a 3, and 50% from the field. So right now, another guy who could score the basketball, another guy who could hit the three ball. And his field goal percentage has been pretty solid pretty much the whole season as well. And he's playing major minutes, about 35 minutes a game. So on volume alone, we're going to see some big nights and some mediocre nights. But right now, he definitely should be owned in more fantasy leagues. The next forward, C.D. Osman of the Cleveland Cavaliers, can go on good runs with some big weeks, and then some weeks he disappears. On the season, 10.8 points a game, 2.4 rebounds, 1.7 assists, a steal, 2.1 threes, and 43% from the field. So the last couple weeks here, he's been back after he was on the safety and protocol list, is C.D. Osman. And the last few games for him, January 24th versus the Knicks, he got in foul trouble and didn't play much in that one. No points, a rebound, 2 assists. January 26th versus Milwaukee, though, 23 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 6 threes, 47% from the field. And January 30th at Detroit, 13 points, a rebound, an assist, a steal, 2 threes, and 57% from the field. So right now, Osman, another guy who can hit the three ball and is a decent scorer, but there's going to be weeks, like I mentioned. He's going to have big weeks and weeks where he disappears. But right now, more of a deeper league ad. He's available in 91% of fantasy leagues. In the fifth and final forward I looked at this week's Reggie Bullock of the Dallas Mavericks. So Bullock, he signed from the New York Knicks to the Mavericks in the offseason. And he was way better with that Knicks team in terms of scoring the basketball and shot attempts on the season. 7 points a game, 3.2 rebounds, an assist, 1.6 threes a game, and 39% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, Bullock, he's starting to figure it out over there in Dallas. 9.1 points a game, 4.1 rebounds, 2.1 threes, and 47% from the field. So he's another guy available in 91% of leagues. January 26th versus at Portland, 15 points, 4 rebounds, a block, 4 threes, 62% from the field. January 29th versus Indiana Pacers, 23 points, 3 rebounds, a steal, 6 threes, 72% from the field. And January 30th at Orlando, 10 points, 6 rebounds, an assist, 3 steals, and 3 threes, but only 30% from the field. So Bullock here, we know he's a good three-point shooter last season with the Knicks. More of a 3-and-D guy. But in deeper leagues, if you need a guy who's playing 25, 30 minutes a game, I think Bullock's a decent ad, but more of a deeper league ad as well. So that's a few forwards I looked at here for Week 16 of the fantasy basketball season.